Welcome to our Flosstube channel. We're Flossome Stitches. Brand new. This is episode 1. And yeah, we're happy to be here.
Yes, we are.
Are we?
I'm always happy to be with my girl.
Oh.
This is my girl.
This is Stacie.
And this is Hannah.
She's my mother-in-law.
She's my daughter-in-law, but I don't like to add that part.
I'm the only daughter.
She is the only daughter. Can I tell?
Yes, go.
So Hannah comes from a family with 3 boys.
Yes.
And I have 6 sons. And her wonderful mother shares her with me. And I am so grateful. I love her. She's so fun. She walks in the house and it's like, I scared her to death for the first 2 years of her marriage to my oldest son.
It was slightly terrifying.
Because I would attack her and talk nonstop.
Well, you weren't used to a girl in the house.
It's so true. So I love her.
Okay. Oh.
My girl.
Okay.
Stop eating this mint.
You're good. What did you do this week?
Oh, no, you have to go first.
I have to go
think
first?
about it.
Okay.
Yes.
It was our 7-year anniversary on Monday. And due to the world happenings, we weren't able to do our normal things that we do.
It's true.
And On the Hill is closed. As is our favorite restaurant. So that's been put on hold. Instead, my darling husband decided to go kayaking today. And I was very excited until I flipped my kayak over and got dragged for about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll post pictures later, but
Did you take pictures?
I did. It's bad.
Oh.
It's already like bruising and I'm all scraped up.
Oh, show your little arm.
I know, my
Gotta
poor.
hold it up that way. Her legs are a mess.
Oh, my legs are a mess. So it was fun. It was a great anniversary.
It was a great anniversary. How many
It
years?
was 7. I know. I can't believe it's been that long.
I can't either.
Right?
I mean, he's still a baby. Don't tell him.
He's
that.
30.
He is. He's old man. All of his brothers like to tease him about it too.
Okay. What did you do this week?
I'm gonna swallow that mint. So nervous I took a mint. So I enjoyed being done with the recovering patient.
Oh, that's right.
The 18-year-old.
He sounds normal now.
He does. He sounds normal again. His voice isn't all weird and he had his tonsils adenoids removed, his turbinators reduced, and his septum straightened.
All at once.
All at once. He got roto-rootered in the head.
That is so
He
gross.
is. I know. That was an experience.
Oh.
Yeah. So I enjoyed not having that going on. Spent a lot of time playing with Macy. Learned about what to do with bottom rot on tomatoes.
We did. Well done.
Thank you.
They look lovely. We're
They
very
do, don't
excited.
they?
Yes.
They look really good. They
Nice big tomatoes.
and they're so
tons of 'em.
good.
Tons of them.
She
good
planted
garden.
them.
I did. I planted the garden.
It's her fault. We have a garden.
You poor thing. We still have
We
so much
love it.
zucchini that neither one of us is using all of it.
That reminds me, I've got to grate some more. And put
I
in the
know,
freezer.
I've got 2 more that I need to grate.
Because I only grow zucchini for zucchini bread, personally.
I have a recipe for apple zucchini muffins.
Oh,
I will share it with you.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a recipe for zucchini apple pie.
Ooh.
It's called mock apple pie. Has not one bit of apple in it. All zucchini.
All zucchini?
All zucchini. We'll make some.
That does
I'll
sound
bring
good.
it.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right. Sounds good.
Whips? What'd you work on this week?
Do you want just cross stitch whips? Oh yeah, because that's a finish.
Oh yeah, we'll do cross stitch and then we can do sewing.
So I've been working on hands-on designs, Scary Apothecary, and can you see that? I hope so. It's kind of far away. But anyway, you can look online and see the picture. This is a fantastic set of patterns. Really great.
They're so cute.
So I've been working on Crackle lozenges. And this one gave me fits. I have unpicked the bottom half of the chart.
You frogged it a few times?
I frogged. I had to explain that to Jeff yesterday. So why is it called frogging? I said, because you ribbit, you rip it, you rip it. I love that. I thought it was so funny. I mean, because I'm getting older. Or as the 18-year-old says, you're halfway to dead. Anyway.
Thank you, Ben.
I've had to pick out the frog and this whole, because I kept messing up. But then last night, I finally got back to it, and I was doing the orange line around, or the orange that I picked. I'm using a DMC color. And that moment when you're stitching and everything hits right where it's supposed to.
That's the best.
I went right through the S, right there, and I shouted, I mean, right out loud in the middle. We were watching a comedy show. I was like, yes! And my whole family cheered me on. And this is my little Macy needle minder. Hannah bought that for me in Arizona.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, except your puppy's white.
That's true, she is.
Apparently
white.
It's really hard to find a white poodle needle minder.
And she eats her bows out of her hair. They would never stay this long.
She's really cute with the bows.
I did Scary Apothecary, and I've changed all of the colors. I didn't...
Oh yeah, because you didn't do fancy floss.
I didn't do fancy floss, and I did not like the charted DMC colors because they look very bright on the pattern picture, and I wanted bright. Yeah, so I did that, and then what is this one called? No. I finished something this week. I can't show that.
No,
I can't show it. I kitted things. I kitted up a year of celebrations, by hands-on design.
Yep.
I got this far. I put my handmade needle minder on it. Oh, it's just a button cover. And I made fabric I liked, and ta-da! So I got that much done. I'm stitching that series on Witchelt, Belfast Linen, Dirty.
Oh, I love working on that.
Mm-hmm. And Belfast means a 32 count, in case you didn't know. Yeah. So you're kind of just restating what you already said.
Mm-hmm.
I made needle minders this week because I want one in every project, and I pick a pretty button for the back.
Very nice.
And I made a bag.
I'm so proud of you.
Inspired by you.
Thank you.
She has piles of them over here. You can't
I
see
did.
them.
I'll show them next week because I won't do all of them. No, I only made 15.
Only 15.
Only
I made
15.
one. I spent 4 days picking the fabric. But I'm really proud of it.
Well done. Well, no, I have so much fabric because I go to a store and I see the fat quarters and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then I buy it.
She does.
And then I have stacks of fat quarters that I don't know what I'm going to do with because none of them match.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made bags.
You made bags. Then I kitted up a Stitch for Sweet Freedom by Stephanie Webb of Lindy Stitches. And I just love it. And I searched and searched and searched for the fabric, the suggested fabric. What is it again? I called it the wrong thing. Picture This Plus Sterling.
Oh, that's right.
And Terry at the Shepherd's Bush in Ogden, Utah, wrapped it up for me. She had some. I called it out something else, and she had it. She wraps it up. She handwrites the card. And I got it in. I'm all kitted up.
So what are you doing it on now? Oh, the sterling?
I'm doing it on sterling. She was all, I always have it. You call Terry. So I called Terry, and my dad hand delivered, and she had all the flosses except Union Blue. And Uniform Blue. She's right. So I said, you send me something you think will look good, because I love Terry. And she sent it, so this bag is getting its first kitted project right now.
Well done.
Thank you. Look at there.
Finish the bag. You already had something ready to go in.
Oh, I better put in its needle minder. Now it's really ready to go. It's not, see, because it matches the fabric of the bag.
Are you good?
I did that. I kitted up a couple other hands-on designs. What is this?
Oh,
Bloom.
the chock full of bags.
The Bloom with the daisies? What's that called?
Bloom.
Oh, it's called Bloom. And Liberty. Yeah.
I love those ones. They're fun to stitch.
They're fun. I got my flosses in, and these are my bags.
Well done.
But I felt fancy because they're the zippy top ones. And not the squeeze and slide. Yeah, that's what I did.
Good job.
Thank you. That's why we visit each other. We praise each other.
We do. Of course we do. Of course. This is one of my bags that I made. It's a little dirty. It went hiking with us yesterday.
Let me see.
Just got a little scuff.
Oh, but that's
okay.
what they're for.
Exactly.
Protection.
So this, I'm stitching. So it's Please Don't Summon Spirits in the Bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
I got a whole bunch of small patterns that I'm going to hang in our bathroom. That's from Night Spirit Studios. And I'm doing it on Hand Dyed by Rolanda.
Rolanda?
Yes.
I've not heard of that one.
She's just a little needle shop. But isn't that gorgeous?
That's neat. It almost looks like a butterfly.
Almost.
The wings and
yeah.
That's pretty.
Yep. So that's that little bit I got done. I got this in the Witchy Stitcher box for last year. The Hexmas one.
I haven't heard of that either. Hexmas?
Hexmas. It was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to do the Please Summon Spirits in glow in the dark. I saw someone else do that.
That would look really
So it
cute.
shows up. That would be a lot of fun.
It's perfect.
This I'm counting as a whip because it is a stitch along, and so it's not done. This is the Frankenstein.
Oh, yes. Oh, I thought it was going to be bigger. I
I
like that it's that size. Oh, perfect.
It's just a little one. So this is Frankenstein by Stitching Book Club, right?
Yes, yes. What's her name, though?
SapphireMtHandcrafts, something like that.
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
On Etsy. That's her Etsy shop.
Yep.
And what is this fabric, did you say?
This is the Bestitch Me Fabric of the Month for July.
Okay, okay.
32 count. And then I'm just doing DMC. My husband informed me that black is boring, and I need to do purple. So I said, okay. So
I love the purple. Oh, you have to show this bag.
Oh, and then I did a matching bag for the Stitching Book Club.
Yeah, when you buy, do you get this pattern when you join the club?
No, it's separate.
So you bought that separate, and you picked all your own colors, right?
Yeah, I had this fabric. I'll show. I'm doing a lovely table runner.
It is so perfect.
And fell head over heels for the fabric and decided it all needed to match, and so it does.
Are these little? There's some kind of berry-looking thing, or
it's Clover Meadow.
Oh yes,
I can't remember the designer.
She's fast, and she's.
Oh, I love it. So that was my other finish for this week.
It's beautiful.
That's okay. And then the last thing I worked on.
Oh, again in this bag. Oh my goodness.
I do love this bag. The woodlands.
The woodland animals.
This is Huckleberry Farm.
What? What are you stitching it on?
40 count.
This is her first range of 40 count.
This is my first 40 count, and I love it so much. I've already changed all of my fabric of the month clubs to 40 count. It's just so tiny and just perfect. The perfect coverage and everything. But this is Picture This Plus Wren in 40 count with all the called for floss.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, and it's turning out lovely.
Oh my goodness.
Lovely. That's all I have for that. I just have one finish I can do real quick.
Just one? Besides all of her bags.
Oh, I did make a bunch of bags, and I made matching grime guards.
And you moved.
Oh, and I moved. That was
and
last
unpacked.
Week. Yep, that was fun.
And set up everything.
Yep, we rehung everything.
Yep. You've been busy.
Yep. It's been a fun week. This was the only other thing that I finished. I did it for my darling husband. I thought it was the funniest thing on the face of the planet. It's from Cuss Stitch on Etsy, the pattern. And it's, you miss 100% of the Nazis you don't punch.
And why does he think it's so funny?
Oh, he just thinks it's funny.
He just thinks it's funny.
He's got a Captain America figure.
Oh yeah,
to
you
stick
can't
next to it.
Yeah.
He's got his Funko Pop shelf over there.
Funko.
That's what they're called, is Funko Pops.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Chris has some.
Yep.
I think Joe has one.
He might. I think I gave it to him.
Yes. Yep. I didn't know that's the name.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
What did you finish?
Oh.
You have your stack.
I have a few finishes because I'm just like overly proud and I want to share. So I finished. Oh, I forgot who did the pattern. That's bad.
Sue Hillis.
Sue Hillis. Yes, I can drive a stick. Laughed right out loud in the store when I saw that and knew I had to have it. I loved the pattern. I again changed the colors. I learned pin stitches for it though. I was really proud of that.
Well
and
done.
I'm toying with taking out the gold. It's just not bright enough to me. I like brighter.
Oh, I like it.
I'll probably leave it then so I can do something else. This fabric is interesting. I got it from the Craft Center of Fine Stitchery in Salt Lake. Love that store. Love it. Jamie.
It's our one we go
Her
to
name's
often.
Jamie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we do. She's like, it's not that far. We'll just pop over the hill. Okay. And let's see. It's glow in the dark. It is Jobelin 28 count.
Well, that's why it's got the funky.
It's got the funky stuff. But
Well, you can see like the funky white.
yeah, it looks funny.
It's cute.
But when you turn the lights out, it full on glows. This is how it started. And I was actually...
It was pretty tacky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty tacky. And it picks up all the dirt off your hands. I cannot
Oof.
stand it. So I picked out what... I had a few extra pieces. I started Scary Apothecary on it. But I couldn't stand the feel of it. So I took it to the kitchen sink. I soaked it in dish soap. And I took my scrubber brush. I just scrubbed the crud out of it. Thought, well, at least I'll try. And I put the stick... I dipped it in Rit... purple. Yeah, not royal. Just purple. And rinsed it out and whatnot. And I thought, well, if it glows, it glows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it still glowed. It turned out the purple I love. And I just love it. I can't wait for Halloween.
It's very cute.
To put that up.
How are you going to finish it?
That's a good question. That's not my... that is not my specialty.
Do we need to find you a frame?
Kitting up, planning. That's... Shopping. I love shopping.
It's okay. You can add it to my pile, and I will happily finish it for you.
Ooh.
We could just do a flat finish.
I like that. Okay. I finished my version of Bloom-Topia by Fat Quarter.
Yeah, I think Fat Quarter
Someone
did
there
it.
did it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I started back in on. This is the first thing I started when I started back into cross stitch this
You're welcome.
spring. Thank you very much. And I picked all my own colors. I have unpicked it. Some sections, like right up in here, I unpicked that thing 3 or 4 times. I put in new colors. Anyway.
It was definitely a project of love, and
now it's done, and I actually love it.
It turned out very, very well.
I love it. So thank you, Fat Quarter Shop, for that free stitch along. I finished, I wrote down the name of it.
Year of Celebration.
Year of Celebration by Hands On Design. I finished July in August. Slow and steady. That's my theme. Wins the race.
I think you're good.
And but I'm a part of the SAL on Facebook.
Oh, is there one going on?
Yeah, it's ongoing. And Janelle AC, shout out to her. I can't see the colors. She changed the colors, and I loved the colors she used.
I do. I think I like that better than the one I did.
Yeah, I love it. It's a little more toned down. I used it's all special threads, other than I
White.
couldn't get the white. So my favorite DMC white is 3685. 3865.
3860.
3865. My goal is to know all the colors by number. Anyway, yeah, I finished July. And I'm sneaking this one in because I finished this last month. But this is the spider legs.
But it's so cute.
And I love it.
And you even put like the filament.
I put a filament with my it's all DMCs, and I got a DMC sparkle and mixed it in 1 thread of that with 2 threads of whatever orange I used. Yeah, it turned out so cute. I have enough. I'm going to hang some on all the doors in our house, and then the others will go somewhere else. Those are my finishes. Is that what you asked? Yes, it is.
That's what we did.
She's in charge of guiding us because
I wrote it down because I knew I'd do the same thing. You did your shout out that you wanted to do.
Yes, I did.
Haul, I guess.
What did you haul?
Oh, I hauled. It was the beginning of the month. I have my set allowance that I get. That usually is planned by the end of the next month. And then I order it on the 1st.
Here it comes.
Here we go. So I got Halloweenies.
Oh. I love the
Halloweenies from Plum Street Sampler. I did jeans and weenies last month. And I love all of them. I think I'm planning on doing the yellow polka dot bikini.
Do they all have the little...
Yep, they all have the little fire hydrant with at least 2 of the dogs.
How many dogs are there?
Some of them have more. Like, this one just has the 2 big dogs.
Okay.
And then the other one has 2 baby dogs, too.
I haven't looked at them on purpose.
Not baby dogs.
I want to see them as you stitch them for fun.
I'll show you that one because I'm planning on working on it this week.
Okay.
And then I'm doing the Nora Corbett Christmas Eve Couriers series. I'm starting with Santa's Sleigh. I'm going to start kitting that
It's
out
a
this
mill hill.
week.
I didn't know that. I saw this on the Deb.
Oh,
Snug
yes,
Harbor
from
Crafts.
Snug Harbor Crafts, yep.
Oh,
She started that,
cute.
and I love it. And then I realized she has all the reindeer, too.
Oh, well, of course.
And so I need to do all the reindeer. So I started doing, I got Dasher. And I figure minimum I can do 1 a year.
Yes.
And
Do you
take
have
my
all
time.
12?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I just have these 2.
That would be more my style. Do you have a favorite reindeer?
The Rudolph one is really pretty. I don't have that one yet. It's out at
Oh.
1, 2, 3 Stitch.
I meant like just you personally, not
Rudolph.
based on the pattern.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rudolph.
She did mean that.
Yep. I also got my Happy Mail from Happy Little Stitch Shop. So that's the next month.
Oh. They're
I'm
so
doing
cute. I
the
love 'em.
Stitch Along for Farmhouse Christmas
They're not too big.
by Little House Needleworks. So she also sent me the summer tray.
Oh, those are so pretty.
I don't think I'm going to start it. It's pretty intense. It
Oh,
might
really?
get put on a shelf. But full kit, she sends you the fabric, or French lace, and then all the floss for it as well.
Because she does a different fabric, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What did you not show?
Yep, I'll show this.
Oh, okay. We're not there yet.
Yeah, we're
Never
not there.
mind.
And then I got some adorable little needle minders.
Those are so
Aren't
cute.
those so cute? And then she sends you a little button, of
I mean,
course.
they're just like you.
I know. Cute little chickens.
Button.
It'll go
Bark, bark.
on
On her needle minder keeper.
And then this one is for my stitching book club.
Which book? Oh, yes. Because
So
it has the
all I need
birds.
is coffee and books. And it's Kim's Creative Needle Minders on Etsy. Yep.
That was cute. Oh, wait.
That's what I have. It's your turn.
That's right. Oh, yeah, because I didn't. Okay. I went up to, well, I kitted, so that's a little bit of haul, right? Okay, a lot of haul. I bought needles.
Peacemakers.
She said they're wonderful. I've been stitching with DMCs and some Pat Carsons, which she sent me.
She did?
They're very nice, too. They're very nice. I do like them. And now I'm going to try these. They're a little longer than I like.
Oh, yeah. You
The
like
26s. I do, because I use the floss down to the stubbins. But I'm going to try them. And I was teaching a, how old is she? A 9-year-old and my 14-year-old, a 9-year-old girl and a 14-year-old my son had to cross stitch this summer, and I could not buy the stocking cat.
It was pretty
Isn't he
it is
cute?
pretty cute.
I don't have any Christmas stuff to do, so I'm going to do stocking cat. I thought she could do it, but it's 18 count, and ooh, no.
That's like 1 strand.
Yeah?
For a 9-year-old? Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. But look at that. It comes with the frame. It's at Joann's. And then I thought I'd be all... I checked out the local secondhand store.
Savers.
Savers. And they had a primitive hen. Okay, wait. I think the title is Primitive Hen, and it's by You and I and Friends. New to
You,
Twisted.
as in the sheep.
The sheep. So I picked that up for, I think, $1. Look, it says
Quite a bit more.
$8.25 originally. And I bought Stitchville.
That's very exciting.
But again,
Are you changing all the colors?
yes. Except the white. I think it had the white I like. Oh, there's no white. That's the fabric. I'm changing the colors. I never do the given colors. So stitch for Sweet Freedom with the given colors will be a miracle. I'm changing Stitchville. And I picked up scissors when I was out at my LNS. Aren't they cute? But dang it, they're squared off. Probably can't see that. And they kind
Wait.
of hurt my hands. See how that's square? It's
Oh.
90-degree angles all the way around. It's not round.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to use.
And they stick.
WD-40 that.
Yeah?
Yep.
The boys said to use a screwdriver and loosen it.
Oh. Mm.
But I like the pattern enough. I love daisies. And I love green. My favorite color are my daisies and roses. They're equally. Well, I like lilacs too. And alyssum. Okay, done. Sorry. Woo! Yeah, so I got scissors. And I learned... I learned something new thing.
Go ahead.
She said we needed to learn something new. And I love that. I love to research and learn stuff. So I was listening to Steph from Just Keep Stitching.
Okay.
And she's been doing these little, what does she call them? I can't remember. But it's just Steph. And she does an Instagram live. But then she posts them on YouTube later on Flosstube. And she has this seam ripper. It's kind of big. Unpick the frogging tool. And on one end has this rubberized part. Well, I was in Hobby Lobby. And they had this over in their $1.99 bins. And so you have your unpicker, seam ripper, frogger. But I didn't buy it for that. It has the rubber
thingy?
tip on it. And you're thinking, well, what on earth are you going to do with that? I'll show you. So when you unpick something, there's, yeah, you saw it, didn't you? I should put some trash on it. That would show it better. Okay. You've got it all unpicked. You pulled the floss, and for years I'm like picking at the fabric like this. You just take the rubber tip and you go, and it all comes off, and you're ready to go. So I love stuff. I love this thing. $1.99 at Hobby Lobby. Or Joann's had the big one, and it's got a rubber tip on both ends.
I think I have a big one, but I was never sure what it was for.
Oh, that's what it's for.
Okay.
And it's Seam Fix brand. I think they're the same brand. I think Dritz makes one also.
I don't know. I think I got mine in one of those Fat Quarter Shop monthly box things.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. They give you a lot of stuff, and I'm not sure what it is half the time.
That's my haul.
Well done.
And my new tool.
You've got all sorts of fun toys.
Isn't that what this is about?
It is.
Happiness and joy.
Keeping us from going crazy in this time.
Oh, yeah. In all times.
This crazy time.
All times. You always need something.
I do.
To keep your hands busy.
Well, I
Bring
have
you
a
joy.
phone job, so all my stitching
Yes.
happens at work. Which
Except
is
what
great.
you do at our house.
Except what I do at your house.
She's always got a bag.
Yep.
Always.
A bag usually is carried around with me.
That's how I got my first stitch bag from you.
Yep. Oh, it's down there.
Yeah. Now what, Hannah?
Do you have any plans for this week?
Oh, good gracious. I have to get ready for school. I homeschool my kids.
One.
I have one at home homeschooling. The other 5 are graduated. It's a new year for me. That's why I can stitch more again. So, yeah.
I think my only plans are to work on my current whips, and then I'm going to start...
Oh, yeah, we have to work on our whips.
Oh, yeah, you have to do that. And then I'm going to do Yellow Polka Dot Big Weenie from Plum Street Samplers.
Oh, let me
See,
see
there's
him.
the tiny little puppies.
Oh, my gosh. He looks like he's in a diaper.
I know.
The puppy has little yellow polka dot on his boom.
Yeah, but I'm just going to do DMC.
Is it charted for something else?
Fancy floss.
Okay.
It's like a mix. I'll just do DMC. Cool. That's all I've got.
That's all you've got?
That's all I've got. You got anything else?
Breast story.
I had my story.
Where'd your story go? I have like 700 stories though.
My story was getting dragged behind a kayak.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. I'm going to show my first ever cross stitch project.
That's right.
I dug this out of my box. My auntie taught me how to, what's in the middle of it? She taught me how to cross stitch. I was 14. I'd already learned needlepoint and some other things. But anyway, I went to her house in California and she's a cross stitcher. She still is. My Auntie Janice. Anyway, she said, do you want to learn to cross stitch? And I said yes. She took me to the LNS. She let me pick a pattern out of her, she had magazines and books. So I picked something, and back in the day, oh, where'd I put it? Doesn't matter. You had to, we didn't have a copy machine to make a working copy, so I had this yellow graph paper, and I drew the whole pattern out, and then I got to pick all the colors, and the back stitching is horrendous. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was 14.
You're
It's my
14.
first project. And yeah, aren't they cute? I think they're cute. I don't know what their name is. They should have names, shouldn't they?
You could name them.
I could. I probably dreamed it was me and whoever I would marry someday.
It could be Jeff and Stacie.
Jeff and Stacie. Look, he's giving me a present. I love presents. I told him that recently. I think my love language is gifts. He said, no, it's quality time. But
At least he's aware.
He is aware, poor man. And I have a heart sucker for him. I've decided it's a sucker. Because boys, he loves food. Anyway, yeah, that's my very first. And it's got, that's not even masking tape. What is that Scotch tape around it?
It's probably old Scotch tape, like the clear stuff.
It's really old.
Yeah, that stuff yellows.
It's about ancient.
It's not that old.
I'm halfway to dead, remember? I am. That's all right. Halfway is good. So that is my first ever cross stitch.
Well
I'm
done.
glad to be back.
Okay.
Glad to be back.
I think the first time I stitched, I was 8. I think my first one that I remember is a little Easter pillow that I gave my grandma. It's probably about that big. And it had a tulip. And it had to have been on like 10 count because it was big. And the X's aren't the same direction. I remember looking at it the last time I went to grandma's house and I was like, I'm stitching on 40 count now.
And your X's all go the same.
And my X's all go the same direction. How do we want to end? I hadn't thought that far.
She hasn't thought that far.
I was like, what do we do during the video?
That's true. That's the important part.
Keep us on track.
You know what? It came in very handy this week, though. I said, I'm going to get that and that done. And when you said, okay, Saturday, I went, oh, pick the fabric, get it done. And by golly, I did.
You did.
I'm so proud of myself. I'm a little more proud than I should be.
That's not a
But
bad
it kept
thing.
me going.
This is good. It's a good, hard deadline.
That's right. And it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should just say...
So we'll be here next week.
We'll be back next week or 2 weeks?
Should we do 1 week or 2?
I don't know. You decide.
I'll have a lot done because I work all week next week.
That's cool. We'll be back in a week to share how far we've made it, how well the deadline is helping me not get derailed, and
thanks for watching.
We wish you a Flossome day.
We do. Have a wonderfully Flossome day.